Hi guys and gals and kittens, and welcome to the I Need a Magic show. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use DeepSeek with Magic. Let's write search the web for Thomas Hansen Hyper, or actually let's just write hi. So this is DeepSeek, and DeepSeek is an LLM that is on par or better than OpenAI's O1. It contains reasoning. And actually what you're looking at now is the reasoning parts. This is actually not the response that it is currently writing out. It is the thinking part. Because DeepSeek works similarly as O1. Let me just start another query first. So the reasoning parts makes it very slow, and I'm going to show you how fast GPT-4 is in comparison to this. I'm using this through Hugging Space though, or Hugging Face, apologize. So there might be some optimizations if you deploy it locally on like some kick-ass hardware or you use some other alternatives, but basically it is slow because of that it is reasoning, right? And this is their largest model. This is R1 for the record. So, I mean, this is a 671 billion parameter model or something. And it's basically thinking about the prompt you supply to it before it starts answering. This is the answer, right? Well, this part here is actually just silently thinking about the task. Now for kicks, I've made this visible in Magic. And as you can see here, you can actually read through its reasoning. And this allows you to actually study and look into the thought patterns of the LLM as it is doing its stuff. So now, when you've seen the speed of DeepSeek, right, let's try ChatGPT search. This is based on GPT-4o, and boom, you can see it's literally instant. Search the web for Thomas Hansen Hyper Lambda and create a summary to paragraph. And as you can see, of course, GPT-4 is like ridiculously much faster, but actually DeepSeek R1 is supposedly much higher quality. It's actually on par, and on some tests, it's even capable of scoring higher than OpenAI's O1, which is like their flagship reasoning model. However, as you can see, the GPT-4 is much faster. If I switch now to DeepSeek R1, I copy this one, right? So you can probably see the result here, right? Okay, it focuses on XML, you know, blah, blah, blah. Let's do the same for DeepSeek. And now you can start now you can look see its reasoning, right, before it actually performs and starts answering and starts executing functions. But this allows you to compare these two models between each other. GPT-4 versus DeepSeek, it's probably an unfair comparison because DeepSeek is like 670 billion parameters and GPT-4 is probably no more than 25 billion or maybe 70 billion or something. So obviously DeepSeek R1 is way better than GPT-4o and probably almost equally good as GPT-O1. So now you can see, okay, so it successfully performed the search, and here you can see it's listing up stuff. So now if I go to the dashboard and I choose manage here, I choose machine learning, then let me just show you how I did this, because there's a new section in the LLM tab here, which is the completion slot. And I can also use Ollama here. If I now you see I have two entries here. I have magic.ai.chat, which is the default one going towards OpenAI. Then I have magic.ai.chat.huggingface, which goes towards Hugging Face. And if I go to manage, I go to plugins and I install Ollama. And then go back, you will see now I have an Ollama completion slot here. So I can also use a Llama locally or on my own hardware, or link Magic towards any model that Ulama supports, which basically is every single model on Earth. So starting as of from today, we can actually deliver, I need to emphasize this is a little bit beta, and I'm not like 100% satisfied with its current implementations. I'm probably going to end up changing it at some point to some extent. But already today, you can actually start using alternative completion models with Magic. We still don't have the capacity to override the vector models. You still need an OpenAI if you want to use RAG with the integrated VSS database. You still need an OpenAI account to actually generate vectors. So there's still more work that needs to be done related to DeepSeek and plugging in alternative LLMs. But in general, already at this point, you can actually start using DeepSeek with Magic. And as an interesting little detail, I need to emphasize, you can actually use this from Italy. And yes, we are GDPR compliant. And yes, it is 100% safe. And no, the Chinese government will not spy on you. Why? Because Hugging Face themselves are actually hosting this LLM, or one of their partners are. And it's being hosted inside either of the US or Europe, I think. I'm not entirely sure. One of those places. So no data ever sent to this will in any ways whatsoever enter China, and the Chinese Communist Party will not have the capability to spy on you based upon your prompt. So not only is it possible to access from Italy, but it completely eliminates the entirety of the problem. That was the arguments for the Italian government to shut down DeepSeek. So I just wanted to emphasize that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.